Are you audible?
Yes, sir.
You can see us clearly?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon and welcome. You
Good
are
afternoon, sir.
civil engineering.
Yes, sir.
This is your first attempt.
Yes, sir.
You are speaking from your residence in Asansol.
No, sir. Currently, I'm not in Asansol.
Where?
Currently, I'm in Delhi.
Oh, you are speaking from Delhi.
Yes, sir.
Did you sit for the UPSC also?
Yes, sir.
Have you passed the prelim UPSC?
Yes, sir.
So why are you choosing WBCS executive before you, in spite of your engineering degree?
Sir, so during my engineering activities at Jadavpur University, I got exposure to a lot of public services through the. So I developed my interests toward two streams actually. One was public services and one was data science. So I have explored data science through my job profiles post my engineering. And what I found the most intriguing aspect of public services is that it gives a lot of the self-satisfaction, and when you actually see your work directly affecting people's lives, which I didn't find it in any other activities. So therefore, I want to serve in the civil
How
services.
old are you now?
So currently, I'm 25.
Oh, 25. You passed out in the year?
2020, sir.
You are still with the Jadavpur University as placement central?
No, sir. No, sir. I passed in 2020, in the year 2020. And in the year 2020, in the final year itself, I was the head of the placement committee at Jadavpur University.
Oh, acha, acha. Then in between 2020 and now, what are you doing?
Sir, post my graduation, I was placed at a data science firm by the name Gr.A Analytics, where I was working in the people analytics division.
Acha.
So they use data to analyze the human resources of the department, which is very new to India, but an old concept in the United States. I worked there for about 8 to 9 months, and then I decided to prepare for civil services. But again, due to some financial constraints, I decided to join back. And currently, I'm employed at Infosys, and there I'm working as a QA analyst, a quality assurance
In
analyst.
Delhi.
Sir, my office is in Delhi, but I'm currently working from home.
Okay. So, what is your interest in educating for children, studying, teaching, and playing volleyball?
Yes, sir.
Which are the front-ranking countries in world volleyball?
So currently we have Poland and Italy. So mostly it's like Poland is the new emerging player, Poland and US, but Italy is the old horse. So they have the grip.
When and where the next Summer Olympics will be held?
So next Summer Olympics 2024 in Paris, France.
France. Good. You are also interested in rock climbing. Have you taken any lesson in rock climbing?
Yes, sir. One preliminary lesson we have at Jadavpur University by BRCC, Basic Rock Climbing course. I have done that. I would also.
You did it in Jadavpur, but where was the place?
Sir, it was located. Sir, it was at Susunia Hill Rock.
Susunia. Susunia is famous for one kind of handicrafts, which is that.
Sorry, sir.
Susunia is known for one branch of handicrafts, which is that.
Sir, I'm not aware at this point, but I think I have seen that somewhere in Susunia. So
Yeah.
I
Stone
think
graving. Stone graving.
Okay, sir.
Many national awardees from West Bengal in this field. You are aware of the current affairs in
Yes,
India,
sir.
in our state, or in the world over? Can
Yes, sir.
you tell me something about artificial intelligence?
Sure, sir. So, sir, basically, artificial intelligence is a shift from the conventional programming, whereby in the initial phase of programming, what we used to do is we used to give all the instructions, and then the computer would execute based on an instruction the output. But in the current scenario of artificial intelligence, we are training the computer. So the input is not static, it's a dynamic input. It fetches the data from multiple sources and then generates the output based on that. Now, there comes a third layer of artificial intelligence is called as deep learning. It learns itself over the time and develops something new out of it, which was not possible before. So through artificial intelligence, we are reprogramming the computer in such a way that it starts thinking on itself without any human interference. So in short, sir, this is artificial intelligence.
Civil engineering. Who is called the father of Indian bridge construction civil engineering?
I'm sorry, sir. At this point.
S.N. Joshi. His daughter is also the first woman civil engineer of India. Have you heard of Interstellar?
Yes, sir.
What
The
is,
famous
what is that?
the famous movie by Christopher Nolan or the actual the interstellar
No,
phenomena.
sure. I'm talking about movie.
Sir, the actual interstellar involves a sir movement of one actually movement beyond the Earth's orbit into the outer space, whereby we can measure the time dilation and the space contraction. All these phenomena can be observed from that angle. It's basically a journey away from the Earth into some outer space.
Can you tell me the current age of Earth?
The current age of Earth as a single entity when it got separated is 4.6 billion years old.
And how long will there be in future? How many years?
Sir, in future, right now we with the singularity model in place, which I was just going through in the past time in the previous week, there were few articles published, but regarding that groundwater and the Earth's changing Earth's tilt, but it talks about the existence of the moving away of the sun and not exactly the Earth. So with that knowledge in mind, I can say that the sun still has 100. So sun still has around 300 million years with before it dies out or before it turns out. So definitely Earth will have a little less than that.
I think it is in the billions.
Sir, then it can be in billions. It was about sun. It was not exactly about Earth. I just made.
What will happen then actually? Will it be ice again, or it will be very, very hot? The Earth's surface?
Sir, since I'm just talking from the theoretical perspective which I have gone through. So since the universe is expanding and it's an accelerated expansion. So if the universe expands and it's an accelerated expansion, the Earth will move away from the star which is changing its atmosphere, that is the sun. Going by that logic, if the Earth moves away, then it will generally turn towards a more colder atmosphere, and soon it will phase out as a cold planet if it has to phase out. Or sir, apologies, sir. Actually, it just came to my mind that if the universe is expanding, the sun will also expand at an accelerated rate, much more than the Earth. So in that case, if the sun expands at a much more accelerated rate than the Earth, then the sun will engulf Mercury, Venus, and Earth within itself. So in that case, the Earth will get hotter. So I would go with
What
that.
At what degree Celsius and Fahrenheit becomes same?
So at what degree Celsius?
At what degree the Celsius,
Okay, so
centigrade, and the Fahrenheit becomes equal, become equal? Yes, in the thermometer, no?
What is the relation between Celsius and Fahrenheit? You can deduce from that.
yes, I am trying to do that. C by 5, F minus 32 by 9 is the formula.
Correct.
So 9C.
When the C and F will be equal, then the value will be minus 40.
Minus 40, yes, sir.
So, Abhiraj, do you trade in Indian market?
Yes, sir.
Today, Nifty has closed at what number, what point?
Sir, it has broken the all-time high mark. I didn't track the market today because I was preparing for the interview. Yesterday it was at 19,200.
Correct. Today, it is closed at 19,450.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I saw that, but
Is the difference between issuing a bonus and issuing a right?
so basically what happens in a bonus issue is that the share which we have with us. So it on top of that share, a new share comes into the market. But what happens when it's a rights issue, the existing shareholders, they get the access to that new share at a discounted price.
Correct.
So, sir,
Correct. And what is the difference between issuance of bonus and splitting of a stock?
okay, sir. Sir, so when a stock splits, let's take a number 100. Now, when we are, and that 100 has a market cap, at the current market cap is around 1,000 rupees. So per share is at a 10 rupees. Now, what happens in case we are issuing a bonus share, the market cap remains same, but the 1,000 rupees market cap gets divided into the number of shares, total number of shares. That is, let's say 20 bonus shares have been issued. So 1,000 divided by 120 will be the market value of each share. But in case the share gets split, in that happens in the ratio in which it is split, the market cap gets divided out of that.
Is there any effect on face value in both the cases?
Yes, sir. Sir, the face value remains same when bonus is issued and split.
You
it
should
gets
mention
half.
that point only. This is the
Okay, sir.
prime point.
Okay, sir.
You have studied constitution as well, na? During your preparation?
Yes, sir. As part of polity.
Okay. Separation of executive, legislative, and judicial has
Yes,
been
sir.
spelled out in which article of Indian Constitution?
Sir, it has been there in the Article 50.
Very good. Very good. So, how many times national emergency has been proclaimed so far?
So, as far as my study goes, it has been proclaimed 3 times.
Lastly, on
So during Indira Gandhi Madam's rule, during on the basis of internal disturbance, 1977.
can you elaborate the abbreviation COFEPOSA? COFEPOSA. COFEPOSA. It gained momentum at that time, the time you are referring to.
Sir, I have studied about this, but the exact abbreviation I am unable. It was regarding the arrest of the political prisoners. So
In which year Amartya Sen got Nobel Prize?
in the year 1999. 1999.
1998. And Lata Mangeshkar was awarded with Bharat Ratna in which year? Today is 11th July.
Yes, sir.
Today is 11th July. Can you name the significance of this date?
Sir, today is World Population Day.
Very good. The statistical analysis of population is a study. Can you name the branch of the study?
Sorry, sir.
Have you heard the term sex ratio?
Yes, sir.
Which country has got the highest sex ratio?
Sir, is it some Nordic countries?
It's Russia.
Sorry, sir.
So, Russia.
Russia.
So, in which census India has recorded lowest sex ratio value?
Lowest sex ratio value, it was in 1921 census.
1921 is known as year of Great Divide.
Great divide, yes, sir.
Raised at the negative growth rate. After that, the population exploded exponential. But in the year 1991, the India has registered the lowest sex ratio. It is as low as 927. As per the census 2021. Hello.
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. Census 2021 has been conducted,
No,
or
sir.
it has been deferred.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why?
So it has been deferred. But,
I want to know the reason of deferment. Anyway, so minority ministry has granted an aid for union system of medicine.
yes,
So
sir.
can you mention the corpus amount, the fund amount, how much fund they have granted?
For the Unani medicine.
Yes.
So I have read about this regarding it is under Ayush. Ayush Ministry also implementing that.
Correct.
But the exact amount at this point, I'm unable to recall.
Okay.
When is your interview? Date?
Sir, on 2nd of August.
Second.
Second.
So you'll be coming over to Kolkata.
Yes, sir.
In Kolkata, what do you stay?
Sir, I used to stay in Jadavpur University Hostel, but now I'll be staying at a friend's place. It's in Jadavpur only.
And your family stays at Delhi?
Asansol. No, sir, Asansol.
Oh, Asansol. Where
Yes, sir.
it is Asansol?
Sir, in South Dhatka, near the Asansol Polytechnic.
Which place in Asansol? South Dhaka.
Yes,
Near
sir.
Kollanpur, na?
So Kolyanpur is a little bit away, but it's exactly near the Asansol Polytechnic.
Yes.
Where
There is a Ramakrishna mission beside that, na?
sir, it's little far. Like there is one road which connects to Ramakrishna Mission. It's about 2 kilometers from that place, from my place. 2-3 kilometers.
You did your schooling in Asansol?
Yes, sir.
St. Patrick.
St. Vincent, sir. Yes.
St.
Nearby
Vincent.
school. Yes.
My first posting was in Asansol.
Okay, sir. Sir, during the time it was part of Bardwan or Paschim Bardwan?
Bardwan in 2010. Okay.
So you will be wearing this shirt or you will lighter shirt?
No.
No, sir. No, sir. I'll be wearing a white shirt with this shirt is because currently
Yes,
I
it
did.
would be absolutely in formal form.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck. Best of luck. Thank you.
Sir, and I have one doubt actually.
Yes.
So actually I did my Bengali. I read Bengali as a
আচ্ছা
third
এটা
language.
তোমাকে আমি বাংলায় ধরলাম না আমরা কেউ entire session we have conducted in English. but I want to know, do you speak in understandability? I hope you have understandability in Bengali as well.
হ্যাঁ স্যার, বাংলা আমি পড়তে পারি, অ্যাজ এ থার্ড ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজও পড়েছি বাংলা, কিন্তু লিখতে একটু অসুবিধা হয়, স্পেশালি সংযুক্ত বর্ণ যেটা আছে ওটা আমি এখন
সংযুক্ত
একটু
বর্ণ, তোমার নাম কোথায় থাকো এগুলো যাতে লিখতে দিতে পারে কিন্তু।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, ওটা লিখে দেবো।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, মানে এইটুকু কমিউনিকেশন।
স্যার আওয়াজ চলে গেছে আপনার।
আবার চলে গেছে।
যখন দেখা যাবে যে you are very much conversant in English rather than Bengali, they may be starting conversing in Bengali only, and it may such happen that you will be asked to write in Bengali your name, your address, or something like that. So that very communicative sense of thing must be established then.
ওকে স্যার,
ঠিক আছে।
ঠিক আছে, thank you.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Good.
So shall I leave the meeting?